Hi, my name is Rosella Joseph. I'm a filmmaker, and my film is called Genesis. I actually shot it around COVID um, time, and it was really just like a way to kind of create during that time, even though like the world was kind of seemed a little bit bleak and like creatively I felt kind of like stifled. So I really wanted to like choose something that kind of represented like was I was feeling at the time and just wanted to leave the planet, go on an adventure, find something else. Um so I really just and I'm a huge fan of sci-fi and space. So I really wanted to kind of choose something in that realm, but on a reasonable no like shoestring budget. So I really shot in a very like experimental style where like no there's no nothing being spoken, like there is no script written. It's really just like visual ideas that I have, and hopefully like the story is being told through the visuals versus like heavy dialogue.
You are a legacy filmmaker with our festival because you won
Oh,
Best
okay.
Voices Heard film in 2019 with Black Lives Matter.
Yes. Yes.
And now you're back with this film, Genesis.
Hmm.
Have you made a film in between then?
Um, no, I'm currently working on stuff right now, but I haven't shot anything since Genesis. No.
So this is your latest project, and
Yeah.
you shoot it around the Milwaukee area.
Yes.
And I know also that you're an amazing photographer. I see your stuff all the time on Instagram and on Facebook. It's just stunning because some of your images I've seen before have sort of that kind of like Afro punk sci-fi feel to it. Did the idea come from photographs first, or did you already have this idea in place?
This idea was already in place. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just step by step, like before like shooting it in a video form, sometimes it's easier to just do a photo shoot and then if I want to like take it like be more creative with it, then I can shoot it like more in a video form. But it's really good to have that blueprint already there through my photos. So essentially, sometimes I'm my own mood board. I have stuff that I can take inspiration from already that I've shot. So, but it always everything starts in my head first, and then I just shoot however like in whatever medium that I feel like doing it at the time. Then it's either photography or it's going to be film. It just depends on, you know, like what I'm in the mood to do or what the amount of effort I'm willing to do at that time too. Because photography is a lot more simpler, to do versus trying to put a film together and, get actors, locations, and getting a crew. So sometimes it's easier for me to like do a photo shoot first and then um later on I can be like, okay, let's try to make this into like a film so we can just like broad it like just stretch out the idea a little bit more because ultimately I do want to be a filmmaker, but I feel like photos are like the first step for me in like making an idea into a reality.
Let's talk about your actors in it.
Mhm.
Now, I've seen some of these actors before in your photographs. So,
Mhm.
are they more models than actors, or are they kind of like
There are more
edging into
models.
acting?
Yeah, there are more models than actors. And I just asked them like, hey, was you willing to act in this too? And they're okay with it.
You've helped out on other films. I noticed that you're another film in our festival, Burger Snap. You worked as
Mhm.
part of a crew, so you do help other people with other projects as well. What'd you do on
Yes.
Burger Snap?
Burger Snap, I was the assistant director for my friend Sean. I met him at UWM as well. We were both film students, and we really connected with being one of the few Black students in our film classes. And we were just able to um, like connect, and we just been friends since then. And he's always help me on my projects and vice versa.
Anything you want to say that will make people come see your film?
Sure. If you love escapism and want to be and transported briefly, to another world, I recommend it because um, it's the theme is really about escaping in reality, and I really shoot it in a creative way where um, it looks like it's from this other world. I do a really creative thing where I remove the sky and I replace it with what looks like the Milky Way in the universe. And it really does look like she's in space. I feel like I did a really good job considering the lack of resources that I have. And it's not relying on like green screen. Everything is really like on camera, except the replacing of the sky in post production. But after that, a lot of the stuff is really like shot in camera and just using, like Milwaukee, like certain parts, like especially the art museum in Milwaukee the architecture looks like space. So you can
Yeah.
go there and shoot a lot of stuff. I've seen like another person, they had a project there too. It was like space theme and they used it. So it's really, you have to look. I know like, because we're in Milwaukee, can feel like there's not a lot, but you just have to look and really do like location scouting and really use your resources that you have around you. So I was just really proud of myself. And it was during COVID, during the lockdown. So I was really happy that I was able to still have the energy to even want to create.
What else have you got planned going on?
Right now I'm writing a horror film right now, actually. And the goal is to make it into a short film first, and then um, hopefully get funding for it so it can be a feature. Because I want it to be a feature story. The story is basically about like doppelgangers, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So I don't want to tell too much about it because it's still like being worked on. But I'm really excited about it, and it's also narrative. It's like my past work has been a lot of experimental, but I really want to like uh, get out of that and really step into like a narrative filmmaking and like writing dialogue and having like a cohesive story. But sometimes, again, like experimentals and like photography, those can be a lot more simpler to really get your ideas out there and experiment, basically. But now I feel like I'm more confident in myself as a filmmaker and what kind of stories I want to tell, and I'm more confident in writing an actual script. And I'm just excited to really take it to the next level in my work.
Great. I like your stuff a lot.
Thanks,
Um,
Ross.
Thank you for doing this. And I hope
Thank
it
you, Ross.
was,
I want to thank you for making this type of opportunity for filmmakers here. Like, you're giving us a voice. So thank you. I really appreciate what you've done.
oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much.